quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And looking at what we've seen from the Knicks so far, what do you guys think?
A lot of hard work being put in on the glass. This is a very physical team. They're doing a nice job in the paint.
Yeah, and I think they're doing a good job gang rebounding too, Steve. Everybody's boxing out down there.
We've got Hardaway. Pablo Prigioni is out there with Cole Aldridge. And it's Galloway in at the point. That's the 5 for New York right now. Evans' shot is good.
The easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
New York leading by 4. To the wing right side. Galloway, the pass to Aldridge. Prigioni for 3. The rebound by Anderson. Well for New Orleans, shooting just 31% in the game. Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Well, gentlemen, we all know Carmelo Anthony signed a new 5-year contract with the New York Knicks. He said in the past that winning was all that mattered to him, so many feared he'd jump ship. Still, in the end, Melo said, I am a New York Knick at heart. This organization has supported me, and in return, I want to stay and build here with this city and my team. Guys, can he do it? We'll see.
He said his heart never wavered, Doris. He's happy to be back. Wearing the orange and blue. Thank you. Missed inside. And for the Knicks, they're shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. Prigioni passes to Galloway. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And Carmelo taking a little less money to give the Knicks flexibility to bring him home.
Yeah, he structured his contract so they'd have some wiggle room this coming off season, showing his commitment to getting them on a winning track, hopefully.
Amari Stoudemire is checked in for New York. Calderon comes in for Pablo Prigioni. And a change for the Pelicans. Cunningham's checked in. Now, here is Fredette. Evans attacking, and he gets it to go. Evans has got 8.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Yeah, that's textbook basketball. Just having their way down low.
Here's Stoudemire. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. In the corner, it's Fredette. Out of bounds, New York takes possession. And how about a look now at the top rebounding small forwards in the NBA during the past month? Tyreke Evans is 3rd.
You know, the work they do on the boards is such a big part of all these players' games. They play much bigger than the grand majority of small forwards in this league.
And I think it's an area that they all take pride in, Steve. They know they can score. That's expected of their position. But where you separate yourself is going after rebounds. And these guys are really determined to excel in that part of the game.
Galloway, the pass to Stoudemire. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Not too much congestion in the lane. I think he could have gotten a better shot that time, no question.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any agenda.
It's hard to overstate all the points they've scored on assists today. Beautiful to watch.
And Hardaway gets it to go.
It's a pretty good finish to a very shaky offensive possession.
Tim Hardaway Jr., the son of the 5-time All-Star point guard, was taken with the 24th pick in last year's draft and really proved to be a pleasant surprise for the Knicks.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. And amongst a rookie class that struggled to make much of an impact last season, Tim Hardaway Jr. probably exceeded expectations more than any other rookie. Wouldn't you say, Steve?
Oh, yeah, I agree. I thought he was terrific. He shot the ball well in every facet. He ran the floor in transition, played within himself. Like a lot of Michigan players, you know, he's very skilled. He dribble, pass, and shoot. It really was a perfect fit with that Knicks team.
Here's Ashik. 11 points last game. Anderson with the ball. Now Stoudemire defending. Anderson dishes to Ashik. Can't cash in the runner.
I'll tell you what, for what's really an elementary shot, he looked a little nervous on that release.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Yes, Kevin, thank you. Monty Williams had some words for his team. He touched on his desire to see them make heavy use of the pick and roll for the rest of the game. Keep setting those screens, fellas. Those were his exact words. Something else he mentioned is that he's giving them the green light on offense. He wants to see a high volume of shots. Well, Coach not wasting any time in tweaking the game plan. We'll see if it makes a difference as we approach halftime, Kevin.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. Eric Gordon, he's checked in for Jimmer Fredette. Gordon against Calderon. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Dishes to Cunningham. 6 to shoot. The shot by Evans. Nobody around. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Evans has got it all tied up now for the Pelicans. New York's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Stoudemire kicks to Smith. Tries again. And it's Stoudemire missing. For New Orleans, they've gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. Shot from the top of the key. Hangs in the air. And the rejection by Smith. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. So both teams making some changes here. And so it's New Orleans with it. And they double up Gordon. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way.
A moment now to check out the lowdown on the numbers for Jose Calderon. How the last month of basketball was for him. He's right around 9 points a night, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. And when you take his overall contributions on the whole, he's been putting up some pretty good numbers, but I think he can do more.
And Steve, sometimes that's just part of the game, weathering periods where your stats might not show all of what you're doing on the floor.
Here's Gordon after the made shot from Carmelo Anthony. Here's Evans.
Let's take a look at Anthony Davis's numbers. Lately, he's been untouchable. He's been in the zone. You see how his performances match up. 3rd in blocks. He was 7th in scoring. And how about his accuracy from the foul line, guys? He is in the top 10 in free throw percentage.
And you addressed this spot as one of the leaders in average blocks per game, Steve. And I tell you what, that makes a huge difference on the team's defense. When you got a shot blocker in there, it can change things for you.
Quincy Pondexter, he's checked in for New Orleans. Anthony kicks to Calderon. Out to Anthony. The 3. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 3 rebounds now in this one. Evans outside. Davis setting the pick for Evans. Shot by Gordon, wide open. And again, New Orleans has no luck. Here's Anthony. No good. And New Orleans will come the other way. 36 seconds left in the first half of the game. Evans against Smith.
Boy, with 2 fouls now, he really has to be disciplined and under control for the rest of this half.
The Pelicans have shot 3 of 5 at the foul line.
Boy, you really have to admire and like the way that he's taking it to the defense right now.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Calderon kicks to Larkin, 14 feet away, and that one goes long. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Anthony against Evans. Davis with a screen on Anthony. And it's Evans missing.
He got the shot he wanted off that pick, just couldn't get it to fall.
But Steve, they'll take that play all day long, 10 times out of 10. That was good action.
And a tight game here as we end the first half. New Orleans on top, up by 1. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Well, Jose, you started out strong, and then momentum shifted in that second quarter. What happened, and what do you need to do in the second half?
The only problem, like, we could finish this half a little bit better, but we got to work on that. I think we know what we have to do against this team to be successful, so we got to be back to the principle we did in the first quarter as well.
It's all about sustaining what you do well. Jose, thanks for the time. Gentlemen?
Thank you, Doris, and we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.